Okay, here we are now with the winning team, the winning coach, and some players for the postgame. And the winning coach, Van Meyer, Jordan Bulldogs, 12-0 in league play. You got to be very happy with this win today.
Yes, sir. Very happy. First of all, I want to give credit to Roosevelt. They do a great job. It's always a tough game for us. Even in my years when we were 18-1, we came here, we had to play Roosevelt tough. They do a wonderful job. Roosevelt does. So, very pleased with the turnout. We're now, like you said, 12-0 in league, and we're now 22-4 overall.
This season started way back when. It's almost a distant memory, but you had to put the team together. And now at the end of the season, did the Jordan Bulldogs meet your expectations this year?
They exceeded my expectations. Coming in, I was a little concerned because I had a lot of inexperienced guys, a lot of guys moving up from JV. In the past, I had guys that played varsity 3-4 years. We usually did an extensive summer league. We played some of the top competition in the spring and summer. This summer, we didn't do that. I didn't usually. James Boyd is with me all summer working out, yes. But he didn't do it this year because I knew what was going on with football. He focused on his grades and everything. He wanted to play. I wouldn't let him. He focused on his grades, and I just waited for football. And so, you know, they really exceeded my expectations of what we had.
Let's talk about some of the big victories and then some of the really close defeats, but the victories first.
One of my biggest victories was we played King Drew. Anytime we play King Drew, it's a tough game because of a crosstown rival. We met him in the championship my first year as head coach. We lost to him in the sports arena. We met him in the playoffs in 2005, 2006, and lost to him at Jordan. So we have a rivalry there, and we beat them. Anytime we can beat a team like an Artesia who's, you know, although they've been down in recent years, but their reputation, you know, a program that produced players such as Ed O'Bannon and those, it's always a pleasure to win that game. In terms of the defeats, Compton High, again, that's always a tough game for us. Compton High, a lot of our kids are familiar with the Compton kids. The head coach, Tony Thomas, and I go back to when we were kids playing ball. That was a tough game. Eisenhower, who was ranked in the Times, I believe top 25 in the Times, that was our first game. And we played them fairly tough. They came out with the victory, but it was a pretty tough game as well. And Boyd at the time had just came back. Purvis haven't came back yet from football. They still didn't have their basketball legs yet. Washington High, another tough game. We were at their place, playoff atmosphere. We went up, but again, the inexperience. So now we're to a point where we can finish games off. And of course, we played Crenshaw, who is becoming one of our biggest rivals. We beat them one year at Crenshaw before Willie West retired. We lost to them last year in the first round of the playoffs at Jordan. And in football, we lost to them in the quarterfinals. And I know my guys wanted to get them bad again. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see them again and get revenge.
Okay, Coach, the season is on now. This is the second season coming up the playoffs. Your thoughts on that, and then we're going to talk to the players.
Number one, I think we'll do fine. I think we should get a pretty decent seed. We should get a home game. We have one of the best records in the city. I feel like we're not getting the respect, and I'm concerned about that. They have us in Division I. They have us 7th. Hopefully we can be 7th or 6th, but I feel we can play with anybody. You know, I'll put my kids up against anyone. And again, I feel like our league, Huntington Park, played us really tough. Joe Reed does a good job. The coaches and the teams in our league do not get the respect they deserve. And you know, that affects our seeding, but I think we're ready after playing this tough league schedule.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
We'll watch you in the playoffs, okay?
Okay.
Now we get a chance to see